Greetings, world infamy. I am Richard,
And I am Jenny.
and together we are
Feather
and
and
Flame. Welcome, beautiful Femi. Welcome to our second episode of Feather and Flame. How are you, my beautiful angel?
I'm absolutely glowing. Thank you, my dragon.
You
I
look
love
beautiful.
life.
Oh, I love you so much. You look beautiful. Your energy is like vibrating. So, did you perhaps get a new camera or?
Well, my other laptop was playing up. So this is a different laptop, and I've put it on. And I was just saying before we press record that everything feels a little bit misty on this one. And I was saying to Richard, can you see spirit? Can you see everything? It feels like I've got energies around me. And Richard saw wings.
Yeah, and I could still see them. As soon as you lift your arms as if you're going to fly, I could see the wings. They're like massive angel dove wings.
I can see, if I'm honest, I can see a glow, but it's the energy in my space, which I don't often see with the other laptop.
No.
But maybe this is our joint energy together, Richard, because as you know, we're both on the same frequency, which is a very, very high frequency. I'm obviously of the angelics, and I have my beautiful angel guides around me. And Richard, you have your beautiful dragons, your
I
feisty.
do. Yes. I got the dragons. And what is beautiful is that the dragons with the angelics are very close together. There's been a lot of false pretensions in the past that dragons would be like these massive destroyers, meat eaters. Like, look in all the Hollywood movies, they're all like kind of grotesque and drooling, but they're actually extremely beautiful, powerful within the simulation and work often hand in hand with the angelics.
Yeah, they're very protective, aren't
They
they? And
are. Yeah.
I feel it's just a myth that they're dangerous. You know, when you people call their mother-in-law a
Mhm.
dragon, what they don't actually realize is they're actually empowering their mother-in-law by calling them a dragon because
That's true.
she's actually getting her energy. And you know, they're very, very magical,
Mhm.
spiritual, beautiful creatures. And I do feel that we're going to be getting some evidence in the future. Actually, I do feel that we're going to be getting some evidence that dragons really did exist.
Yes.
Shall we take a look at that?
I would love to. Let's do our double duo thing, baby. Yes.
Clarify, please, Spirit. Do let's just say, do they still exist? Are
Mhm.
they somewhere on the earth that we can't see? Because I know sometimes I see in the clouds and I think, oh, that looks like a dragon in the
Yeah.
cloud. You know, I see
Yeah.
things. Should we see, do they still exist?
Yes, I love it. Highest up oversoul in universe, do dragons as we know them exist in this day and age? Are they a thing?
Hey, hold on. I've got this. I feel that here, I don't know what you've got here, but I've got my Seven of Swords and I've got here the Three of Pentacles. It feels almost like here they're underground. See this darkness here? They exist. There's a plan to phase them out, to almost play with our minds to say, no, they don't exist. It's fiction.
Yes, because
Okay.
that's a strategy, isn't it?
Yes, yes. And here with this Three of Pentacles, there's this dark shadow here, but this is teamwork, collaboration. Okay, they are, but it feels like it's very underground or very shut away to me. With that hammer and chisel, are they going to be seen? Are they going to come
Yes.
out? What do you
I
get,
see
Richard?
it, and but I don't even know what I have right now. I'm so focused on you, my gorgeous beauty queen, because that collaboration, what I'm picking up on, is a very related to what I sense with Yellowstone right now rumbling up, because that's what I see. There is a mother dragon within her, and the magma that we call the lava is her coming back online, and she would be underground.
Makes sense with the lava, with the spitting fire, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Have a look at that. Let me see what you get.
All right. So you know me, I'm just gonna do the now. Now I'm curious. I want my clarifiers. All right. Oh, no, that's not the real one. This one. Okay, so what I get. Are dragons a real thing in our simulation as we know it in this now day, time, and moments? So we're talking about the past. So this is the Two of Wands, right? So we're talking about the dragons holding the world in a portal. So in the past, they might have gone away. Gone away. Is it because we stole their eggs, dragon eggs, that they left?
Yes.
Emotions were here, huh?
And
With an
that,
item.
sorry, I'm looking at us there, stood inside that enclosure, that wall, in this enclosure. Okay, so
Yes.
you're not allowed to go forwards with
Yes. I see it. I see it, baby. Absolutely. And then, like this is like a wishy-washy military. It's not hypo silver, doesn't go fast. We're talking about emotions. So it could be a little tricky, as in one step forward, two back, or two forward, one back. We're analyzing the emotions all around. But yes, they are around. Because
Queen
we
of
got the
Swords.
Queen of Swords. So they had strict boundaries. This is the past. They left a portal. I feel something about the eggs, stolen
Yes,
eggs,
yes.
emotions right here. And we had to put strong boundaries about justice.
Do you know what I've got there? Do you know what I just got from looking at that?
What,
Now
my
you've
angel?
got the Knight of Cups there,
Yeah.
okay, which is loving and
Yes.
good,
Yes.
healing,
Mm.
helping. And there with that Queen of Swords, well, we can't be having that, can we now? Let's just get rid of that.
Yes.
Because what I've got here is I'm asking, do they really exist? And when I was looking at my cards, I've got transform and grow. So I do feel
Ah.
still around. And I've got here, see both sides. Look at that.
Ah.
Just go with what we're seeing on the media, what we've been programmed to believe, we've been
Yeah.
programmed to feel. You're a good girl, you're a good boy, you're doing well, you're doing bad, blah, blah, blah. Program. Let's just take ourselves out of that and see both sides. Do they, could they, would they still exist?
Absolutely, I love this. And then what I got on my second row, so we're talking about now, because Femi, as a reader, my first row is yesterday, second is now, and then the future is the third row. So right now we got the Queen of Wands. She's the Witch of the Tarot. She's the mystical. So yes, they are around. The heartbeat of the question is the Hermit, off-world energy coming out of a slumber, a sleep, a coma, being enlightened. What do I say about Yellowstone? I feel it's a mother dragon coming back on. She's got the magma, the light. She's coming out of a
Yeah,
deep sleep. And there's your Three of Pentacles. They're ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
collaborate with humanity.
And I see with that hermit, with that light inside the lamp, will
Yes,
represent the star card, which shows coming out into the public
yes,
eye, to be
yes,
seen by all.
yes, yes,
Let's
yes.
just get some more on that. Is that right? Are we on
Oh,
the
I
right?
love it. Oh, what flew? What flew?
Well, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now it popped out in reverse, meaning, okay, so this is being rewarded for your effort and mastering the craft, okay, but it's
Yes, yes, yes.
in reverse. Now I know you don't read reversals, but I do, which is things are not quite, it's not quite ready yet for this to come out. It's not,
Mm.
there are still some other things that need to be in motion. Now, whether this be the fall of certain government leaders, world leaders, okay, because they, from what they've told us, let's just have a look, told us to believe, is this something to do with that? King of Pentacles, yes.
Ah, yes,
So, and
yes,
that
yes.
jumped right on top of see both sides and transform and grow. So
Ah, I love that. That's beautiful. That's
that's
beautiful because you know what I get right now before I look at the future of the question is higher self is coming in and saying that yes, they're going to be careful, but I think that the first waivers are going to start seeing the dragons first, whether it be in clouds, knowing it is like a dragon energy. I also feel some that will dream of them because there's that communication. So before we actually see them flying in the sky, a first wave will start feeling, sensing, and communicating without like actually riding them.
Yes. Now over here, okay, we've got the Five of Cups here. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups. So that's a little bit of sadness, but not seeing the truth, the connection with the higher self and the higher realm. Okay. And then
Yes.
I have over here, I've got my Five of Swords. So it's going to be a little bit of a mental struggle. And it kind of, you've got it as well. So it's like, they may well have won the battle, but they haven't won the war. Okay. They wanted to win at all costs by, taking this race, this species out of our world, basically,
Yes.
out of our mindset. But, are they going to be successful? I don't feel they are, because we've got positive cards. Are we going to be seeing them again? Are we going to be seeing them again? We most certainly are, because we have here the rebirth card.
Oh, so because I don't know your design, so rebirth,
Rebirth. So it's
death for
Yes.
rebirth.
So
Okay.
the one with that big, we cut out all the things that are stopping us, okay, shedding that skin, shedding that old skin, that old way of conforming and believing. We're going to be seeing things so differently.
So
Uh,
different. So
and
different.
yeah, we're all going to live in harmony. We are going to live in harmony on the other side of this rebirth, aren't we, Richard?
Absolutely. So what I got for the future me of the dragon is you got this one too. So that
Yeah,
is a work in progress. But this guy, with it's the eight.
of
Yeah,
Pentacles.
the eight. I never know between my sevens and my eight. I know what the design is, but the numbers, I always cross my seven and my eights. But this is working on something pleasantly. So this is not grueling work. He loves carving his pentacles. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles. So he's well calculated. He's not wishy-washy. He's a man with a plan. He had a destiny from long before, and he's bringing, again, abundance, tangible, the pineapples. That's where I got, like you did, the nine card, in a time of inner conflict, war of words. Okay, so they're working, they have a plan to come out in a war of words of information, a disconnect of information in regards to the dragons. You get that?
Yes, I got here, going forwards, when I was asking in my mind, going forwards, are we going to be seeing them, hearing about them? And here I've got the Knight of Cups. So that's an absolute yes
Yeah.
to me. Okay, so the armor's going to be coming off. The armor's going to be coming
Yes.
off,
Coming on.
and I'm looking at mountains there. Yeah, and it's a yellow one. Is this something to do with Yellowstone? And I'm also got here where they've been hidden away with this Four of Swords. It's like coming out of their hibernation and
Yes.
the releasing of any toxicity,
That's the
devil
devil card?
in reverse. So it's like
Ah.
letting that go.
And
It's like,
doesn't it look like a dragon, your devil, in the reverse
yes,
there?
yes, it
Like the
does.
snout of, uh-huh.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Yep, it does.
So that would be like what we thought of them is simply not
Not
true.
true. Clarification on that question. Absolutely, with the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is like the
Ah, I love it. Well, that's abundance. Happy
yes,
life, happy family, happy
yes,
everything. So
yeah.
in my clarifiers, I did have, like you did, death for rebirth with a beautiful white rose in the sun, a new day, a new dawn. The sun is rising right here. At the center, we got ongoing healing, rebalancing the plasma. His feet are in the water. Look at his wings. Like, I'm not saying that all dragons have wings. You got water dragons, there are humanoid dragons. It's not just one species. There's several different kinds. And then look, they will be coming at the end result. Hyco silver, very
From nowhere.
fiery. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming out of the blue before we not even get a warning about it with that Knight of Wands. He's inspirational and he's just spontaneous and boof, off it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And we're gonna have dragon riders.
Oh yes. Wow,
Dragon riders. Yeah.
correct.
You know,
Wow.
I started looking at my cards a little differently thanks to you because what'd you get?
Magician.
There you go. As above, so below. Riding the dragon.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I got the flesh of the goose.
You start looking at your cards differently now, do you? I just look at
Because
the
of you, because I love like how, because me, what I do is I just look and I just recognize the card and I go with it. But you taught me to start looking at more details, my love queen. You know, like I could see like the flowers now and then connect to them, and like three mountains right here that could be like the three pyramids of Giza. Whereas before, I would not see. I just read the card for what my higher self said. So thank you for that.
No, you're
You're a
welcome.
muse. You know what a muse is. I've told you, huh?
I would say to anybody that's oh, look at that, Ace of Cups. How beautiful is that?
You're a
Oh,
muse.
love and abundance. Isn't that beautiful? Love you lots. That jelly tots.
Happy
Um,
sex.
I would say to anybody that is thinking of going into the tarot and reading it, don't just regurgitate old meanings of it. Okay, feel into it, feel the energy, and look at the different things on the. I've got so many decks. I've got 40 or 50 decks on the go, but look at the images because they're all very different. And if you're drawn to, I mean, I could be reading a card so many times in a day. I do so many readings, and I could suddenly look at this red cloak, and it could remind me of a waiter in Portugal. Okay. And then I go, oh, you're going to go to Portugal. So you just have to go with it, just flow with it, and just feel into the energy and turn your ego side of your brain off. So don't think, oh, I can't say that or that's not right. Just allow the energy to flow. Which is why, I don't stop talking because I just go,
Well, you and me both, and that's why we make a great team. But Jenny has got like
love
a.
you. I love you.
Oh, I adore you beyond the words, beyond words. I am like your biggest like loving fan. I mean, sorry, I'm not saying that I'm beyond all you fans, but I mean, like I got a big, big weak spot for my Jenny. Um, and Jenny, I wanted to say, like, thank you for sharing that about the tarot cards because that's the thing. These things, is a tool. So we are
Yeah,
seers, really. Okay, so we connect to our higher self, our angelics or dragons, and these cards are only but like a tool. We can get the information without them. So that's why when Jenny says, like, this card has a specific meaning, but we can see other things into it. It's not always like has to be like working pleasantly so on a project. It could have other meanings because we're connected to higher self. Would you not agree?
absolutely,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
So just flow with it. Don't just regurgitate. I mean, obviously, you need to understand the cards, and you need to, look, King of Cups here. It is all to do with the emotions. Okay, now the King of Cups is in control of his emotions. He's been through highs, he's been through lows. He literally feels everything.
Mm,
It's like, and this is the message when you're reading tarot, it's just to feel. And I feel that is, and I always say I feel, but I feel that with life the way it's going at the moment, it's
mm.
not really about, we're watching things on the news and they're making us feel fear and anxiety and pain and sadness. And, I would just say to anybody, just remember who you are, remember
Yes.
your soul, remember your purpose, and just, stay in
Mm.
control of your emotions and do not let any outside noise bring you down. Keep your vibration high, get yourself some wings, just keep your vibration high. And that's something that Richard, you've mastered, because when I first met you, I just felt your frequency. I thought this guy, his frequency is in alignment with mine, and I can feel it. You're up
Mm.
there, you're up there, and you're helping to bring everybody up too. And that's my purpose too, I feel, is to just bring everybody up, just so that they can. It's almost like giving them a piggyback, so they can stand on your shoulders and they can actually see over the fence that, oh my goodness, yes, it is beautiful over there. It's just giving everybody a lift up so they can also see it. Don't you
Yeah.
agree?
Well, I've never heard this being said looking so beautiful and sexy. Thank you. But you're right. It's hope. This is why we have our platforms and a voice. It's hope, and we don't throw hope like a useless word, like it's the
Yeah.
real word of hope, because we've seen as seers what the future, this timeline, what we're going through looks like. I've seen
Yes.
the pasture, I've seen the greenery, I've seen it all, right? And let's not forget that 5D is not necessarily like a location or a country, it is a frequency. So when Jenny says, like beautifully said, by the way, like to spit out regurgitated garbage, right? That is fear mongering. That information we've had enough of. That stuff is like fast food, like McDonald's, okay? It will fill you up, but there's nothing that's a nutrition in it. There's no vitamins, there's nothing healthy for you. You're just filling up on garbage, right?
Absolutely. And while you were saying that, I pulled this beautiful card of Shambhala initiations, and it says retreating to recharge, that's retreating within your soul, and trusting in the process, and Dharma. How about that? Now,
Oh.
Dharma, for those that don't understand what Dharma is, it's your soul's blueprint. So when your soul chose to come here to be born, and you chose the parents that you chose to be born to, you had a mission. You knew what you went before your guides and look through the Akashic records. You went before your guides and you said, I want to come back and learn this. I want to experience this. And that's your dharmic path. So as difficult as it may feel for you with all these government things going on at the moment, and the fear and the anxiety and the loss and everything else, your soul chose to be here because you knew you could handle it, and you knew that you were going to help other souls to see it too. And that has just clarified that. Now, interesting, Richard, I just have to say before I forget, because my logic side of my brain switches off when I'm reading cards. So I just wanted to touch on, you said about, lifting people up and it's not false. Now, I did have a comment. Now I can have 400 positive comments and I could get one negative comment. And
Mm.
that really sits with me. Well, it
Hmm.
used. And I did have somebody say, you're giving somebody false hope. And he called it something or other, which is one of these new teenage words they use, which I'm not into because obviously I'm a mum and a grandmother, and you're giving people false hope. So I Googled it to see what it meant. And in other words, you're saying it's like false wrapping things in a gift box when they're not really like that. And I so disagreed with that because that's not what I'm about. I channel the really high. I work with the angels, and obviously they are of love and light. And my mission here, I feel, is just to show you the positive and that it will all be okay. And I know yours is too with your dragon energy, but it's there's nothing false about it. I read the
Hmm.
cards, you see the table, you see my hands, you see the cards fly out. And I'm reading those cards to you. So there's nothing false about it. And again, here, look, with this Two of Pentacles, you could be caught in the riptide here. Do I believe
Yeah.
it? Do I not believe it? Do I believe it? Do I not? The choice is yours here. The
Yeah,
choice,
it's a yo-yo, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, but yes, there are bad things going on around at the moment, and we are, we don't know where people are just in fear. They just don't know where we're going. But you know, I can see it, and I know you can see it, Richard, that it's going to be,
Yes.
we're getting through this, and it's going to be amazing.
Well, we're in it right now. The thing is it's not coming. We're in it.
That it's like the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like this nine
Ah,
is going to just be done. Going
yeah,
through,
because that's a surrender. That's
yes,
uh-huh.
yeah. So kind of just,
So how do
yeah.
you see it upside down? Because I don't read
Well,
upside down.
and with the Ten of Pentacles, I'd just say, you're going through the ringer at the moment. You've experienced so much pain, loss, mental
Yes.
anguish, but that will soon be over. And this to me, when I'm looking at this and the way I was feeling, because obviously I'm reading this, I'm feeling like it's done now. Your troubles
That's
are
done.
done.
They're done. So why
It's
keep your mind on regurgitation? Like
yeah.
everyone wants to be in 5D,
Look at that.
freedom.
Richard, I just while you're speaking with your pendulum, look at that. It's over. The devil is no longer got control of your mind. The devil with control over your mind and pinned you down there, and you've just feeling it's
Yeah.
gone. It's gone. The devil it's a release. It's a release.
So
It's
you
like,
got the devil upside down again.
yes,
That's
yes, meaning
twice. Yeah.
that, yeah, meaning poof, no longer.
Yeah. And the only thing that could keep us like locked in into believing that it's still there is our mind. And why is that? Because we're focused on all that 3D fear indoctrination. You know what? We've been listening to it for what, 10, 20 years. There's nothing ever new that comes out. It's regurgitation. That I made a video on this, like vomiting the matrix, which is
Oh,
very good and touches this
Yeah.
strongly. But you know what I got right now? Because this pendulum right now, Aurélien, I started swinging him when you had that one negative comment that says you bring false hope. I don't even get that that's a sentient being. I get that it was like an NPC came in to making you lower your angelic frequency by being hurt, questioning who are you, and focusing on that one rarity, which is like a blip from the Matrix, made to shake you up. That's all it was. It
Yeah, but
wasn't a real person.
they won't be successful because
Oh no,
I
they're not.
trust my guys. I mean, and you know, and as I was saying here, we're releasing that devil and coming through the end of this mental anguish. I've got the star and the rebirth card again,
Ag-
rebirth again. So this is like healing.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
love, hope, healing, and you know, and it's literally illuminating everything that is good around us, you know, and just being able to see that, you know, my goodness, that was just all a trap of the mind. And here with this rebirth, it's like
Oh,
we through that portal into this beautiful new beginning. Now, if I can give anybody any advice, I last week I was out in my garden and I just found some twigs, some old leaves, and a few little I bring back little bits of shingle and shells from the beach because I live near the beach, and I put them in a line and I physically stepped over it and saw myself as stepping in through this new beautiful
oh,
Lionsgate portal, which we're having on the 8th of the 8th. So I stepped into this Lionsgate portal because it's kind of been, we're gradually going through it this week. So I stepped into that to just literally wash myself with all of this beautiful energy. So if I can give you any advice, do that. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the choice is yours. The choice is
yes,
yours.
the choice is yours. And what I got in my Goldens, death of for rebirth. Again, we keep getting this. This is the end for a rebirth. As above, so below, okay? Because what we could be watching with the 3D regurgitation, it's a
Yes,
movie. This could be a movie card, right?
yes,
And then we're
yes.
going to see a whole tower crash down of that 3D movie coming down. Lightning strikes. Everyone is falling down, going into quicksand. It's a death. This like is good for us, bad
Yes,
for them.
yes, because it wasn't built on a firm foundation. So the tower has to crash down and knock the wind out of us so that we
The
can rebuild.
Hierophant, that's a creepy crawlies. And look who wants to poke out. The sun,
Um,
golden era. Look at that.
yes,
It,
Trump,
it turns
they
out
trumped it. They've trumped the creepy call. The sun is such a beautiful energy, isn't it? Should we look at the
ah,
lines, Richard? Should we look at this portal we're going through?
yes, I would love to. So with the portal, I saw quite a lot happening. So going full circle to the beginning when we were talking about Yellowstone, because I'm fixated with Yellowstone, it won't leave me alone. I do feel a mother dragon rebirthing. And with this, it could create a lot of new energies. We did a video yesterday on Rockin' Pandora's Box, and I was talking about the return of the dragons and the one called She. So, who is she? She was actually the one that some could call source creation. She came in as sound before light or vision came in. And then she created out of her dream state Gaia and made her come into an organic matter through the hologram of the simulation. And with Gaia's birth came 13 dragons that presented themselves as the womb portals. So 13 is very special. We should have 13 months in a year, but we've been like capped or intercepted or locked up into a 12-month cycle, which is a very disoriented, it's a hijacked version. And now, so I bring all this back because I mentioned she, the dragon within Yellowstone that's awakening. So that would be like a mother opening up. And then all this divine feminine is being restored. Now, with this coming to the 8-8, there's so much, okay, about the divine feminine, like coming back online. And there is something that I tapped into in my meditation about the divine feminine's rage right now. So rage does not mean destruction, okay? So I don't see Yellowstone exploding like a Hollywood end time scenario. Do you?
No, I don't.
We don't.
As you're saying, I've got the Wheel of Fortune here.
Everything's
As, as,
flip-flopping.
as you were saying that. Um, now, I don't see it as being, I don't see there being, I don't see it erupting there being a great loss. Everybody feels that, it's going to go, and I don't feel that.
So
Um,
maybe if I could just, before I forget, do you mind if I just read a few of my notes about what I
yeah,
was speaking
yeah,
about divine feminine? So let's look at Yellowstone is the Earth's dragon heart. A super volcano, yes, but also a sacred feminine altar. Oh, sorry, I got messages. So when I spoke in my video yesterday about she, okay, like source rising, what we are doing is we are tuning into this beautiful Femi. The magma would be seen almost like the menstrual blood of Earth. So it is very creative. It could be destructive, but it could be purifying. The quakes, the tremors are seen like contractions. She is in labor, birthing the new Earth.
yes,
Now, the steam events, the smoke, that would be her voice actually returning. Once silenced, now hissing and hallowing the land. This is not the rage of war, Femi. This is the rage of birth. This is Earth remembering her own sovereignty. Right? Isn't
yeah,
that
so
beautifully said?
beautiful, beautiful.
And going into, did you want to do cards on that first?
Go on then.
Okay. Do you mind if I just, I'm so sorry, I got to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, do you know what? But I've got these dragon cards here, interestingly enough.
Oh, I'm going to get mine.
I
Which
didn't
one
choose,
is that?
this is the strength.
Oh, I love it. Okay,
Saying
give
that.
me a
So look
second
at
and blabber to everyone.
that. He's lovely, isn't he? I didn't realize, but these cards have got a dragon on the back. So as Richard was saying here, I've got the strength card. Oh my goodness. And she's literally wrapped, cuddled herself up in a dragon, if you look at this. So I don't see the dragons as being bad. They're actually what is actually happening here, and it almost looks like they're underground here, and it's like Yellowstone. Is it coming from underground from Yellowstone? And it's actually keeping us safe, keeping us safe. Okay. Now, what else can we say about this? This is interesting. I didn't even realize there were dragons on this. And I've got that beautiful glow here, and I've got here the world. So, this cycle now is now closing. Okay, this myth or the myths, the way we've been conditioned to believe and think certain things here, with this dragon is actually keeping her safe. And underground, yes, this is the dragon from underneath Yellowstone. And the world, we're actually closing a cycle of beliefs that have been ingrained in us. It's like getting your penknife out on that oak tree and engraving your name on it, and it will just grow and grow and grow and grow. Eventually, that bark will fall off. Okay, so those old beliefs that we've been conditioned to believe are actually going to fall off, just like that piece of bark which you've engraved your initials in. But Richard, as I was saying here, this dragon under Yellowstone is actually comforting her underground.
Yes.
Underground. And I've got the world, as I was saying there.
Ah, and
And
what is the world really? Yeah, it's like the serpent eating its tail coming full circle.
it
Like, I
does
don't
look,
know if it's like that on that deck.
But I've also got here, you know, that freedom, that bird with the freedom of humanity,
Yes. Oh,
of
I
your
love
thoughts,
it.
not being conditioned anymore to think a certain thing and, you know, feel a certain. Is that an owl on there? Is that an
Those are
owl?
beautiful cards, my Jenny.
They are. I don't know what they are, Richard. I've got so many. And I
We
put the box,
collect cards.
about 50 or 60 decks. So I was doing a personal reading the other day, and this guy actually said to me, "How many decks have you got?" And I said, "I don't know." And I went, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 16, 17. I've got more in the drawer, but I put the boxes away, so I've got more room in the rack. So I don't actually know what they are, but they're absolutely beautiful.
They are gorgeous. So me, what I got around this, I took my dragon cards out too. So I
Okay.
got the Sire of Swords. So Sire would be the king. Okay, so look how beautiful that is on a volcano.
He's
Hello.
yellow as well. He's yellow.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yellowstone
goodness, look what I can
volcano.
see. Look what I can see. I can see the dagger downwards, the sword downwards, so that when the sword is
Yes, I see
down,
it.
yes, but there's been some untruths. And now he's coming up through the top and saying, look, I'm actually here.
Oh, yes, yes. Aren't they beautiful? Then after I got the Two of Wands. That is a return, babies.
Yes, it is.
Holding Gaia. Look at this dragon. I'm birthing. Yellowstone is birthing. I'm
Yeah.
crowning.
Look at, he's really high up in a mountain as well, coming out, isn't he? Looking down on
Yep.
the earth. He's got the world there. So he's literally, it's not limiting. And there's one flying as well. There's one flying. So
Ah,
when we thought we've seen these images in the clouds, I thought, oh, that looks like a dragon.
oh my gosh, I got so many shivers, and that is a portal. And then I end. Are you ready for this one?
Go on
The
then.
big conversation, my sexy one. We got the Ace of Swords.
Oh my
Again
goodness.
with a yellow color. An
Yes.
egg. You birthed from an egg.
Yes. And you saw the stealing of the eggs, the taking away of the eggs.
That is a thing. Yes. And the dragons. Oh my God. You never steal a dragon egg.
Is there any truth in that?
Okay. You don't steal
I'm gonna
dragon's eggs.
just asked, is there any truth of that? And I've got the Ace of Swords, I've got the Temperance, and I've got the Hierophant. Yes.
Well, that is a big fat yes. Yeah.
You know, is there any truth in that? Look at that.
That those eggs, no, you know, like those rich people we don't like, those creepy crawlies, don't they
Yes.
collect like what do you call Versace's eggs, gold eggs that you open? Don't they look like dragon eggs? And then
Yes.
instead of having a Royal Dalton figurine, they have this Fabergé eggs.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Let's ask, is there a connection why they love those Fabergé? I'm getting a yes. Yeah, yeah, take out, what's her name?
Lita.
Lita. Aw,
It's
Lita. You would make a beautiful Lita, huh? Like also Jenny. Yes, but you would look like a Lita. Yeah.
I call upon my guardian angels, spirit guides, and helpers from the highest vibration of love and light only. Can you clarify, please, Spirit, what Richard and I have seen in the cards today regarding the dragons? Is there any truth in this, please?
Yep.
Yes.
It's touching your shoulders.
Yes.
And I get a yes from Aurelie. Yeah.
Oh, question again. What was the question you wanted to ask me? Was it about the
Uh,
eggs? What was it about the eggs? Did you?
well, I was talking about oh yeah, so the deletes or the people that have been controlling us, they collect these things you see often in movies. They're like golden eggs. I think they're called Fabergé eggs. You can open it and all that. Is there a significance? Actually, this looks like a dragon's egg with the copper right now. Is there a significance of them collecting it to
Yeah.
represent stealing those
Look,
creeps?
on my shoulders, literally on my
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yeah, that just came right now, like it was like an epiphany, like
Do you,
because I never understood why do you want to buy like a gold egg? Like, it's the symbolism of
is it the
stealing.
symbolism of stealing the dragon eggs, please, Spirit? Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
We just
What
cracked something else today. And we're
we
not cracking the dragon's egg.
no.
But doesn't this look like a dragon's egg? Look.
It does. It's beautiful. And you got the copper on it. These are copper.
Yeah,
Lisa's,
I did it myself.
that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's a Moldavite, and I just wrapped it
Moldavite.
up to
Yeah.
have, yeah.
beautiful.
So I would like to add, since we're on the, if you don't mind, could I have a few seconds to explain something?
What with
Oh,
Lita?
no, like to the family. Yeah, keep Lita out. Keep Lita out. Yeah. Because like I love everything, even your crystal ball. Let's do it all, baby. All right, so okay, so what I saw also with Yellowstone, because there was a lot of talk, a lot of videos. Some might be CGI. I know what I saw was real footage. The animals are leaving Yellowstone, right? So that's a thing. And that's why I think I started getting fixated, because I never felt that it's going to explode and everyone's going to drown in lava. But because of the animals, that's why I started getting obsessed. It won't leave me alone, because if you know me, Richard is very connected to Gaia, and I love all animals to the point that I don't eat them. I don't judge anyone who eats meat. I want to French kiss them. I don't want them in my belly, right? That's just Richard.
The difference
So
between a kiss and an English kiss.
I,
Canadian kiss.
okay. So what's an English kiss?
I don't know, but they say
Oh,
kiss, French
okay.
kiss, Canadian kiss. Never
French
think.
kiss is when you use your tongue.
Yeah, but why do they call it French? Is
I
it
don't
because
know. Maybe
I don't?
we're
Maybe it's
dirtier or
maybe it's
hornier. I don't know.
because you speak fast and your tongue goes when you speak.
I guess I never even thought about that, but I find it's really funny. And I don't really want to French kiss an animal. It's just Richard being Richard, humorous, you know? But so I see all these animals, right? So we had what? The wolves, we had the deer, we had the bears, probably rabbits and everything else. And it's all as if they come line in line at a certain time. So what I got it then. I still get it now. Use Lita, baby, to see if you don't mind, my angel, because I love Lita's got a crush on Richard. So what I saw about the animals is
Yeah.
that they're not running away in fear. So they're not feeling that it's an end world thing. What I got is that they're actually going into tunnels, inner earth, and they're going to get the dragons and to
Yes,
say, hey, it's time. Trust me, you can come out and play again. What do you get?
it hit both shoulders, so that was a yes. Are we
Yeah,
correct? Are the animals going inside to get the dragons to say it's okay, you can come out again,
yeah,
you can come out and play?
yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's a beautiful thing. Because, and okay, and I asked hi yourself, and because this is it, Jenny, Femi, because I ask these questions in my meditations in the morning, and I'm a surfer. I don't know how to surf in Hawaii, but I do know how to do it in the astral, okay? And I go fast like my Trans Am Firebird. So I want to know. So if the bears are, and the wolves and everything are going in on Earth, is that extinction for these species? Because I don't feel it is, and I got a big fat no. So that's why I said, like, but why are they doing this? To escort the elders back, like the crowning of Gaia's returning. Okay, I love that. So then I had to ask even more in my surfing. All right, so we see, like, we're going to see dragons eventually flying in the sky. They could be 15 feet, 60 feet, really massive. Like, what is that going to look like? Are they going to come down and just grab horses and elephants and chew on them as they fly away? And I got no.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, no.
No. Do you want to know what I got shown that what they eat?
Go ahead.
They eat energy, frequency, emotion, celebration, plasma. And
Yeah.
if we have a solar flare, that is a banquet to the dragons. Solar flares coming in, the Schumann's resonance. That would be like a big buffet. And that's what they thrive on.
Yes, look at that.
Now, I also asked my beautiful, sexy Jenny, like,
Yeah.
have dragons ever eaten meat? Because this is what we hear. They eat humans, they eat everything inside. And I got that, yes, there were times, but it was very rare on specific occasions where it was almost like a ceremony. And it was in order to bring that animal through a portal, is what I got.
Yeah, I've got a tiny yes, so you're right there. So yes, they did for a time, but not.
But it wasn't like ravaging, like meat
Yeah,
hungry, right?
yes,
Because I
no,
was busy talking and look,
yeah.
I
So
wasn't watching Alita. Yeah.
yeah, so they did for a time, but as you said, it was just for like a ceremony. But
It
it's
was a
not.
ceremony or a passage for
Did you
that
say,
specific animal.
was it a ceremony for that specific animal?
Yeah.
Yes. Was it, could you clarify, was it a passage for that particular, was it just a passage? Passage and a ceremony.
Yes.
Animals. Yeah, so
Yeah,
our
somehow it helped them or that energy of the sentient to cross over somehow. It was done with reverence, with
yes,
reverence.
shoulder to shoulder. That's an absolute yes.
You're so pretty.
She's lovely, isn't she, Lisa?
All right, so I love that. I'm so happy you brought out Lita. Like I love that because I use pendulum a lot, so it makes you like you bring something of another tool as a seer for the visuals of the family. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah,
It's different, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
I've got my pendulums, but obviously mine are little girly ones, not like your big dragon ones. Mine are just
Well, it's
little,
because I make mine.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you're clever.
So, did we want me to bring this up, like what I was describing about the 8-8 portal and, coming full circle to Yellowstone and the dragon mother rebirthing? Would you like for me to talk, or did you want to talk about divine masculine?
You can talk, Richard. I've got here the Three of Cups, and I've got the Chariot. Well, what more can we say? So this, this Three of Cups, it's the brothers and sisters coming together.
Yeah,
Um, and again, this is, being able to. I mean, look at them dancing off under the stars there. It's
it's gorgeous.
celebrating, and that could even be me in my garden saying, "Come, come on, everyone, my little leaves and my little twigs and my little seashells, stepping over it, and on the other side, it's absolutely joyous and beautiful, and it's very lilac, and that is our."
Oh,
Yeah, that's our crown chakra, isn't it? That's bringing in this beautiful new energy. And don't forget the lilac here, the violet is super protecting here. The color of the amethyst, we call upon that. Put yourself in a cloak
me
of
too.
just
Yeah.
violet flame just to burn off any negative
And
energy.
your crystal ball also is,
Yeah,
oh, it
yeah,
changes colors. Okay,
changes
yes.
colour. And I've got here, the chariot. So this is like the divine masculine and feminine. It's the yin and the yang, a
Yeah.
balance. And look at us here. We're driving this carriage forwards, so there's a good balance of the yin and the yang, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Literally, we're just charging forwards successfully,
Yeah.
going forwards to this beautiful new world.
It
This new
is a new world, absolutely. And
yeah,
lilac is one of the honey golden, our beloved
yeah,
sister. She says that lilac is one of the main colors of what we're stepping into right now with
yeah,
5D. And the chariot also, I can cross portals, guys. By the
yeah.
way, how yourself just told me you got portals in your backyard, you for
And
the
they have
elementals. You got a portal or two. Yeah.
have to confess, I have all these beautiful silver balls. They're like this, but they're just silver. And I've had them for 20, 30 years, and I was just
Really?
attracted to them. And I've placed them around my garden so that the fairies can come down and admire themselves.
Okay. So you're aware they're there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm seeing
Well,
is it two portals she has?
and I have
Jenny.
these. You see these light catchers? I've got a
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
oak tree there, and I've got these all hanging off the branches of my oak tree. So when
Oh.
the sun hits them, they swing around, and I literally get rainbows all around my room as I'm reading. Like
Oh, I
literally,
love it.
they look like orbs or dancing fairies,
Do
and they're
you know
literally
what
spin around.
do you know what's funny is I don't have that in my trees, but I put like old CDs on rope
Yeah,
in the trees and it does a similar thing with the
yeah.
light.
You get
Yeah,
the light going around, but it's. I thought, would it scare the birds off? Because I get all sorts of different little birds in my garden, but they love it. And
they
I
adore it.
did mention in one of my videos one morning. I was asleep. Everybody was out. My son and my daughter were out, and I was asleep, and I could hear. I thought, what's that? And I heard. And I thought, is there somebody at my bedroom door? And the bedroom door was open. Then I looked to my window because I sleep with the curtains
It
open.
was a bird.
There was a little black bird, and it
Yeah.
was tapping at my window, and it was looking right at me as I was sleeping. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, good morning. And this little bird was looking at me, and then it flew off. And I thought,
Yeah, it was a messenger. Blackbirds are messengers, I'm getting.
And it was the female because it was the brown one. It was the lighter brown color, but I get a lot of black.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because I could see the fairies having fun. Do you actually bring them like little offerings, like milk and honey? They love that. Do you do? Do you?
I put a little dish out the other day, but I had water. I put water and I've got some
Okay,
little,
okay.
I took some of my seeds that I put in my juices and I put a little bowl of them out and I thought, well, that could be for the birds or
Oh, they love that stuff. Oh my gosh. Because the elementals and the angels, to me, they're different, but to me, they're like one of the close. They work hand in hand.
yeah, but I bring a lot of bit of shells or stones back from the beach, and I know you're
Mhm.
not supposed to, but I feel they belong to the land, and all I'm doing is just moving their location. They're still on the land, but because
You're
you're
not
not
supposed to.
not allowed to take stones or pebbles off the beach in the UK. It's against the law. However, I just feel that I am just moving their location. So they're still outside on the land. And I've got little seashells from all over the world. Wherever I go, I pick up a
Mm.
seashell. And I've placed them in my garden.
Oh,
So
I love
got
it. Yeah.
crystals and things, actually natural crystals in my garden. Um, some of the stones I look at and I can see them sparkling, so I know they're crystals and they've been here for thousands of years and they hold so much memory, which is going to take me into what I was going to say next, because as a human, our souls carry over 600 years worth of memories in our DNA, in
Mm.
our DNA. And at the moment, we're going through all of these energy downloads, upgrades, whatever you want to say. And it's
Mhm.
like harp strings of light that are coming through. And what they're actually doing is our little seeds in our DNA, they're literally waking them up. Okay, so that's what's actually happening. We are actually growing as souls, and these light codes are activating the memory in our seeds, okay, in our cells that we've inherited. So going through this portal, we're going to get this burst of energy and ascension symptoms, I would say, even it would be like, where did that come? So our connection with the divine is going to feel so much stronger, and you may find that your spiritual gifts and your psychic abilities are going to be enhanced, and that's due to all these beautiful little raindrops of light that we've been getting that
So
are going to
beautiful.
wake up ourselves. So,
Oh my
yeah.
God, I just love everything you said, and I just removed my glasses, and like the first, wow, it's like, oh my God, she looks like Suzanne Summers in Three's Companies.
I don't know who's that.
Suzanne Summers, she was an actor in a comedy in the 70s called Three's Company. I mean, she was a beautiful blonde bombshell. And I took out my glasses and, oh wow, she looks like Sue, because I can't, so it's only a blur, like with the hair. And anyways, I just thought I'd say that. That was beautifully said, my Jenny baby. I did prediction of August video, and in it I did see like DNA shimmering down on humanity, and that our clairs are going to come more online, where something is changing and all. I felt also that those connected to dragon or to the white lion of Sirius would be the first greatest affected, but the showering would affect everyone.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I, I've got here. No, I've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but I've got here the Eight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So it feels like you've got a choice. You've got a choice.
Ah,
Okay.
step up
If
or ship out. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah, but it just feels like there's going to be a divide here now. So those that are of a deeper, a denser energy, okay, that do not have uh goodness in their soul, okay, that are benefiting or profiting from uh the fear and seeing people down, they're going to be taken out. I don't feel that they're not going to be able to go forwards with
And
us.
that has been planned for a very long time with the Knight of Pentacle. Again, a man with a plan. He doesn't come
Yeah,
out from in back of the bush from last week. He's planned this the whole time. Look at
yeah,
him like, oh, look, there, deer. going into inner earth.
See? Yeah. So those you've got milk and honey in reverse on those that are not going to be receiving those light codes, those that are not willing to accept it. So it's in reverse. But here in the middle, I've got serendipity. So, here we go. This is beautiful. So, it's literally wish it, see it, bring it, believe it, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thoughts create our reality. And I know it's an old cliche, but they really do. If you're going to be of a positive mindset, you know, you're going to get more of that. So the choice is yours, really, isn't it? Where are
It's
we now?
it's always been about free will.
I've got here, something is coming to an end. This is needed right now. So stay
Ah,
strong. That's a really good message for the collective. So, call on your dragon power, your dragon strength, you
your
know.
angelics, calling
Yes.
your feather and your flame.
Hey. So, it's going to seem like, oh my goodness, what's happening in my life? What is happening to the world?
Yeah.
But it's for a higher purpose. This one wants to be read, Richard. My goodness, a new beginning is on its way.
Ah, there you go. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Um, someone's
You're
at my door. Someone's at the door.
okay. I love this. Let me just get a card for you for the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of the 8th, which is this coming Friday. What would you like to say? And I've got here the magician, and that's exactly what we were saying. The power is literally in your hands now, where you want to go with this. But your soul has all the tools it needs to prepare you for this and to move forwards with strength and courage. This is a beautiful card of manifestation. So what you think is what you bring in. Okay. Now we don't think about the things that we don't often think about the good times, do we? The good conversations we've had or the good situations. When we see friends or family or anybody who wants to listen, we go, you're never going to believe what's wrong with me. You're never going to believe what so-and-so did. You're never going to believe. And we kind of focus more on the negative things, like you're never going to believe what they're doing. I've seen it on the TV. You're never going to believe. And that's what we're putting our energy into. So you're going to be getting more of that. Now, if you kind of just switch that off and think, do you know what? That's outside of my human carriage. It's outside of that. I'm going to live in the here and the now, and I'm going to think positive and see positive things. And this is where we're going with it, with the magician. So, see it, wish it, bring it, believe it. Anything else we'd like to tell us, please, about this 8/8 portal on Friday, the Lionsgate portal? And I did a beautiful meditation the other day, and I found myself, in my sleep, I just found myself walking through this beautiful crystal arch, and it was white crystal arch. And there I stepped forward and I met the most amazing, beautiful white lion. And I was hugging this lion, and I was literally asking this lion for strength and to help me, to give me confidence and courage to move forwards in this new Lionsgate portal. And I felt so recharged afterwards, and I looked back and I said thank you and goodbye, and I
Oh,
back into my body. But that's what I would like to say to anybody, Richard. So I was just asking, what advice do they have for us for this 8/8 portal, which is the Lionsgate portal, which incidentally is more powerful than any Lionsgate portal we've had. Okay, it's a very powerful one. And we've got the magician. So, it's the tip of your fingertips, what it is, you want to
yeah.
manifest into your life there. And I was saying
So,
the
so, so you actually dreamt of a white lion?
I was in a meditation, and I
Okay.
wanted to go forward in the Lionsgate portal, okay? And I literally went through a beautiful, beautiful white crystal arch, and I saw myself
Oh.
stepping forward in this portal. And there was this huge, 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 huge lion. I mean, not like they'd all seemed big to me because I'm only 4'11" and a half. But
It's spike heels.
But there was this beautiful, big, soft, white lion, and I was literally hugging. I could literally feel his mane against me, and I was just like, "Thank you so much." And I was just asking this lion just to give me confidence and courage moving forwards, and his wisdom and his knowledge and his
Yeah.
strength moving forwards. And it was it was such a nice meditation. When I came back, I looked back and I waved goodbye, and then I was back in
Uh-huh.
my room.
Okay.
Room.
I
But
love this. But
Really?
remember what I said before, like with the showering, because you were talking about like codes showering down, and they're very
Yeah.
glimmery, like your crystal there in the sun, how it goes disco. That's how I see it all falling down. And I said those connected to dragon DNA or white lion will feel it the most.
Look at that. I've got the Two of Cups. And that's your
Ah,
connection.
collaboration.
Yes.
Yes.
That
You
even
got
looks
the health symbol there going down the spine.
like a
And that's a
lion.
feline, Illyrian. Yes. So I get that this white lion, you actually know this white lion. He might have just appeared right there, but it feels like kin. Kin, kin, family. This white lion, you know this white lion.
Really? Do I? You show
Oh, I get
me.
a big fat yes on this white lion.
Do I know that? Do I know the white lion? Yes.
Mm.
There you go.
It's kin,
Kin,
family.
you're correct.
Yeah. Look at the swing I have. It's like a child on a swing that's about to fall off. Yes, and he's very connected. Wow. Okay. Keep a lead out. Ariel, are we Uriel, Ariel, Ariel, Uriel, Raphael, Uriel, Raphael, Raphael, Raphael. Is it Raphael?
Healing.
Yes.
Raphael is healing.
It's
Yes.
Raphael. He came as a white lion. I saw it. That's why you're kin. He's the healer, Raphael.
Yes, he is.
Oh my gosh, I love doing like this with you so much. Oof.
Actually do. We are actually, I know we're only speaking, but what we're actually doing, Richard, is we are healing with our words.
We
So
are.
we are, so it's not just tarot reading on what's going on in the world, it's our words that are actually healing others. It's like a healing frequency. And so many people, and I often wonder, why am I doing this? How did I suddenly find myself doing this? And, you know, the amount of emails and messages I get from people saying, thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to
I
come this far
know.
without you. And it's your guidance and the healing that I feel after listening. And equally, Richard, that's the same with you, with your readings. You're healing people with your words
Yes.
and your knowledge.
Because it makes me so happy because, you know, my past, we all have a past, right? I'm 55 years old. So, you know, many of you know I used to be a model, an alternative model, a fetish model. What does fetish mean? I wore latex and leather and I just posed for the clothes. That's what I did. And then I did horror movies. So everything that I did, also a hairdresser, like I've done so much in the public eye, and that has brought me to today having this voice with my experience of what I had done. So like that, I never judge anyone, and this is where we heal. And that's because, and I'm sure your past is probably not my past, like mine is very tailor suited to me, but it's what becomes now. All our experience under our belt has come for us for this new day and age and be a beacon of light because I'm sorry, yes?
You're so right, because what you actually did here, you got the Hierophant in reverse. So you went against tradition, you broke out on
I
your
did.
own. Okay,
Yeah.
you broke away from the norm. There's a strategy plan to this whole thing because the Wheel of Fortune came spinning in your favor with a judgment call, which
Yeah.
meant it's your calling from Archangel Gabriel to now, Richard.
Mm.
Now is your time. You need to leave that behind. You need to step forwards because you need to help and guide others here.
Yes.
Because that's fate, your fate and
And
destiny.
that's exactly what happened, my Jenny baby. Like I got the call, like I went like bang, I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm dropping everything. I don't
Yeah.
care.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, look, there you are with United Cups. You know I need to heal from my heart.
Yeah.
I know I've got emotions to share. I know I've got so much to give from my heart and soul. So I'm moving away from that life.
Yes. And do you know who helped me with that moment of clarity like this? It was actually Michael, Archangel Michael, because I was
Yes,
sitting right here at this counter having a nervous
yes,
breakdown because I used
yes,
to do drugs also, right?
yes, yeah,
And I just had enough, and I was like having a breakdown, and I
yes,
he
yes,
and like and I knew it was Michael, like coming into me, and I started shaking and hovering, and I was so grateful. Like he came twice. What do you see?
There he was, feeling sorry for himself. Okay, he was like, I just
Yeah. Oh my
can't
God,
do
you
this
can't make this up.
anymore. I
Yeah.
can't do this anymore. It's got poked in the soul, and it was
Yeah.
hitting your pocket, and there you are, just feeling down, feeling out, not wanting to get out of your slumber, out of your bed because you're just so depressed. And then came the justice, karma kicked in there.
Oh.
And this is your guides stepping in saying, come on, we're going to pull you out of this. You needed to go through this. Now you've completed your little karmic test here, and we're going to pull you out the other side. You paid your karma, Richard, because here we are now with the 6 of coins coming in with this equal.
Ah.
Somebody stepping in to help
A
you and
generosity.
gift you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I love that so much. It's so fun. Like, we should do this like more often. By the way,
Yes.
Femi, we were supposed to do this several
Yes.
weeks back, but it we had well, 2 weeks ago it was me. I couldn't do it. My energy was really down, and we wanted to. Do we share this? I mean, I know I'm coming out in the
Yes.
middle, but we might as
Yes.
well, right?
Yes.
Because at first, Feather and Flame, let's do about missing peoples. So the first one on Jack and Lily Sullivan. I mean, we had a great show. It did really well. We did see a lot of stuff. But that night, I got under attack while I was dreaming. Okay. I had some kind of energetic witch that came after me. I gave it an exorcism. And I think that, did you get something after that reading?
I I wasn't too well after that, and we did see in the reading this woman, didn't we, with the spells and things. We did see that energy,
A
which is like
shortish, yeah, dark.
we
Uh-huh.
saw that in the cards, but it was like, although we had good feedback on the reading, it was ever so dark to delve into, wasn't it, Richard? And at the moment, it's so important that Richard and I keep our frequencies high. And by looking at these sad things, it it does affect us, doesn't it, Richard? It really affects us. So
It
I
affected me a lot more than I thought I was because I always see myself like a dragon, so I can bring it on. You think you got something on me? I'd like to see it. Bring it. But no, and we're going through like very like we're turning crystalline. So right now, like looking into this, no. And last 2 weeks ago, we scheduled. First it was Jenny who had canceled because your energy was a little off.
yes,
Then I gave you an invocation, and you became bright as golden light. Then we put it to 2 weeks later. Then I canceled because my energy was depleted to 60%. And I said, I don't want to go into like searching for the little ones with this kind of energy. So we put it to today, and this morning I called Jenny while she was working, and she knew, like I knew she was expecting my call because we're connected, and she knew right away. I said, look, I can't do that kind of thing. My energy right now, like I'm too fragile right now. And she said, I knew it. I felt, of course, she knows everything. She's Jenny, she's angelic. And, but then we said, I wanted to do the show because for not only you, the family, but because I'm madly in love with my Jenny baby. So I wanted to do a show and connect. So this is where we said, how about we just look away from missing people? And I think so far we're doing amazing.
we are. I think we've smashed it, and we're just free flowing. We didn't have anything prepared to talk about. The cards, Lita, your pendulum. That's literally your higher self,
Yes.
my higher self, my angel guides, your guides, your dragon guides. Have all done the talking. And this with this Four of Swords here, it's like we've literally cut out the bad stuff. We've taken a break from it, and here we go. Oh, that put my light out.
I think that us in the future, like I think that there is a big important place. I feel it with inner flame, higher self, of feather and flame. And I think that if sometimes it comes with missing people, fine. But I think we can just have our show like this, like how we're doing it now.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And we can literally go by viewers' questions. We could try a live one day. I've never done a live. I'm not great with
I've done
technology.
one, so I could like I could look into it. And yes, yes, yes. We need a
So we could,
moderator.
y- yeah, that wouldn't, because I'm not very good with technology, but we could literally answer viewers' questions, couldn't we?
Oh, we could. They would
Yeah.
love that. Oh my God. Jenny
Yes.
the feather and Richard the flame, and then they like come at it. Oh,
Yes.
I would love that.
This one. Seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. There's a lot of
Mm.
blue in there going through the portals. They want to talk, still wanting to talk about this portal, Richard.
Yeah, it does, huh? I love
Yeah,
that card. I'm
yeah,
using my cat cards. So what is that? Oh, Queen of Swords, where we have to have strong boundaries right now. Justice,
yeah,
strong boundaries.
yes, yeah. And you had little robins, that little robin on the top of that sword there. I caught the robin. So that's little
Oh,
spirits.
yes, it is. See, you see so rapidly. It's either a robin or a cardinal, as in my
Yeah,
last name. Yeah.
yes. And also now there's no leaves on your tree. That's a little bit barren, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we
it
need to
is.
be careful, just keep people together. And I've got here caution, careful action. So we're talking about doing a live and people firing questions at us. So it would be we would have to ensure that, we put boundaries as to what we're answering on. It needs to be things of a higher frequency. Because at the
So
moment, yeah,
that's what we would say at the beginning. There are certain things we don't want to touch because we don't want to lower our frequency or the
yes,
frequency of this live right now. So if
yes.
you come about what we like the creepy crawly stuff, we're just not going to answer.
Yes, and that's the confirmation because it's high energy boost. So that's just
Ah, there you go. Because that's
I
what our mission is. So I got the Queen of Swords. So that is just truth, justice, strict boundaries. Then I
yeah,
got the Eight of Pineapples. So that
yeah,
is analyzing all the work that we've
yes,
done. And then we
yeah.
got the Page of Cups. So we're bringing in emotions being restored. And then we
That's like
got the Nine of
yeah,
Swords. The
yeah.
Nine of Swords right here. So the nine, hold on. The Eight of Swords is sleepless nights. What is the Nine of Swords again?
Minus thoughts is the anxiety. That's getting out of your comfort zone, kicking off the safety blanket and stepping out of your comfort zone. Literally
Yes, yes,
taking yourself
yes.
out of your head. Now I read that as, your little kitten there with your Page of Cups there. To me, that's like now it's time now to reconnect with that inner child. Okay, reconnect
Oh, I love it. Yes.
and
And don't these heal you? Isn't that milk
yes,
thistle?
yeah, looks like it. Yes, and you've got the little, are they little dandelion sunflowers? And it's like the
Yeah.
anxiety. Get out of your comfort zone. It's actually safe out there. Throw that blanket off that's been like lead. It's been heavy, weighing you down. Pick it
Ah.
off and tiptoe amongst the daisies there. And things. You'll be surprised. I mean, he's pulling that fish out of the cup. You'll be surprised at what you actually
Oh.
can achieve there. Yeah. So literally, throw the blanket off. Get yourself out of your mind.
Wait. Yay.
Go on. And here I've got the King of Cups. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
do
Drink the
it.
positivity. And again, like I said in my last reading, it's nice to put a bottle of water out in the moon, like the full moon, and drink the moon water. And literally, when you're drinking, every time, I put my glass on a flower of life, little coaster or something, or I infuse it with love. So as I'm drinking it in my mind, I'm saying, thank you, thank you, thank you for nourishing my body. I love you. Thank you, thank you. You can infuse it with love and drink that. So you're literally nourishing your body just by those little words. You water a flower, you water two flowers, okay, every day. One of them you're saying nasty words to. I hate you, you're disgusting, look at the state of you. The other one
Ah.
is saying, I love you, you're beautiful. I can't remember who you did this experiment. It's somebody famous.
There's
And then
several people who've done it with rice, with
and they
water, with rice in water. Yeah.
That's it. And if you drink, when you're drinking your water, just saying, I love you. Thank you so much for nourishing my body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
I
you know, and that can change. It does change things. But Richard, that's like our hair, isn't it? You know, if our hair's splitting, we were
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Both our hair, like, look at this, Femi, it snapped.
Yeah,
I used
that's
to have hair down in my butt. And I
did you
want it long again. I want to look like an Indian on a horse with arrows. That's what that's what I want to look like. Yeah.
my guides, one of my guides is actually Sitting Bull.
Oh, I
Uh,
love it.
He's a Native American and he just keeps sort of coming to me. So I looked it up. So I looked it up the other day and I was thinking, who is this Sitting Bull? And this guy actually was a warrior. So he was, I believe he was a Native American and he went against the governments, apparently. So I thought, I wonder if he's been one of the guys that's been coming in while I've been doing my readings on the governments and so on. So he obviously served a purpose, but obviously he had long hair.
Long, beautiful hair, like gorgeous hair. And you know what is shocking to me? Because he's showing himself to me. Like, I don't know if it was during the time that he was alive, but he's showing me now that he's actually got light eyes. They're not like
Really?
brown. They're not brown. They feel like greenish, bluish, a mix of the two.
Right.
Are you seeing it?
Yes.
They're not brown or black. It's which very
Yes, you're right.
unusual.
Yeah, you're right. But he apparently was like he was very well respected. But however, he did go down the wrong path, I believe. I think he got shot in the head and shot in the chest, I think, eventually. That's how he passed. But he was
It
been
feels
coming.
like both head and
Yeah.
chest.
Yes, I think
Neck. It's around the neck here, right
right.
here,
Ah,
and here. I'm getting,
ah.
or
So
maybe it went there and came out there.
could be. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Sitting Bull.
Yeah, I think that's what it
You,
is.
you are
What?
not going to believe this.
What?
You are, you're not going
Don't tell me it's a head exploding from a bullet.
to. You're so right. It was obviously bow and arrow, and it's gone up through the neck, through the head.
You can't make this up. It went here, out there. Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
Wow, we're good. Look at
We
it.
are.
At the frequency. Up, up, up. I love it so
Do you think
much.
anybody's going to watch this, Richard?
Pardon me?
Do you think anybody's going to watch this?
I think, yes, I think our sisterhood, there's brotherhood too, but I know for me, it's mostly sisterhood.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it. They love you. They love me. And they're gonna love our frequency because the thing is we're authentic, and we got mostly like either baby boomers, Gen X, okay, maybe others that are younger, but this like we're the tough ones. We have the pineal gland. We can see authentic. They're gonna love it.
Yes, and I've got here the three of three of cups, and in the rebirth, I do feel like people quite like. We could be we could actually be introducing people that have never been into this sort of thing before, these topics before. They could be watching us,
Yeah.
and suddenly they're being enlightened.
Glimmer something like a remembrance
Yes,
activating as the
yes,
showers of the glitter coming down
yes.
to restore DNA.
With this Seven of Wands, it's like we're the top of the game. We're at
Uh,
the top of the game. There is a lot of people out there that do what we do, but we are actually the top of the game here. So, and
well,
obviously, our beautiful Isabella, tarot
well,
by Isabella.
it's being sovereign, right? And that's the thing with Gaia, she coming back online, all full circle. Mother is gonna support those who are authentic and are not in here to like for false reasons. I
Yeah,
mean, for me, I'm telling you, I got a lot more. I got double my subscribers on my YouTube channel from when I started being able to make some money from YouTube. Okay, I doubled and I make half the amount.
yeah. See, I don't really do it for the money. People are always asking me to upload. I only upload about 3 or 4 videos a month. Because I work hard, I do a lot of private reading, personal readings, and I've got another little job, and I do actually work very hard. So I do say one a week.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's not about the money for me, so I don't earn a great deal.
Well, no, I don't do it for the money, but the
I
thing
don't
is we have to live.
have to live,
We
and that's it. We do have to, and we are using our personal energy. So, you know,
I mean,
it's
I gotta feed my mom. I gotta feed my
exactly.
cats. I need
You
gas
have
for my Trans Am Firebird. You know, I mean, I don't do it for that. But this is what I'm saying is that although I like got a lot more subscribers because I don't talk about politics and I walked away from that being sovereign, I'm making half the money with a lot more subscribers because I'm not
yeah,
talking about that. That's where I was
yes.
going. Yeah.
Yes, so I'm going to come away from the politics very soon, I think, because I don't like diving into those energies. I
You know
just
what
want,
I find, baby? I think that the place I found the recipe, politics has its place on a monthly reading if it comes in.
yes, yes, because it lowers our frequency. But people obviously want to know what's going on because they're still in the 3D trap. Okay,
Yeah.
they're still in the trap, the mind trap. But obviously we can see beyond. So I just feel like my purpose, I feel, is to help people. And
Yes.
if by reading on those topics is going to help them, then I will continue until we get to the other side. But probably, I won't dive in on
You're
some of the
done, baby. You're done.
yeah, I've got here Nine of Cups. You know, it is all about the love and the abundance and the happiness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
emotion.
wishes manifested,
It is. And look at
granted.
those cups, all those emotions floating around there,
Yeah.
and just keeping your wishes being granted. Be careful what you wish for, because your wishes are going to come true. So if I'm talking about deep, dark, dense energies, that's going to come true. So it is, be careful what you wish for.
And we gotta lead by example.
Yes,
So
yes.
I got the strength card around all this. Look how amazing that is. Like, isn't that a beautiful card? So,
Really,
yeah,
butterfly in the background there as well. And is that a fence that it's coming through? Is that like railings? It's coming through the railings. It's like breaking free. And, the fox and the cat are actually, he's not actually biting. There's not actually.
rebirth.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's woods. It's in the
And
woods.
this cat is taming the beast. Look at
Yes.
that.
Yes. And the
Through
butterfly.
love and rebirth. I love it.
Yeah, so it's like a union. There's two butterflies. There's one up in the air as
There
well. So
is
it's
two.
kind of like there is
Yeah.
no divide there, is
For the
there?
eight.
Yeah. There's no divide.
And then at the center, I got the Empress.
Oh, that's Mother Earth. That's
Yes.
nourishment.
Well,
Nourishment.
secrets of the universe coming back full online,
Yeah.
like the truth are being restored. The
And regarding the
Empress
weather, I'm looking at a huge cloud there. I feel that the truths are coming out about the weather as well.
and the UFOs.
Yeah.
UFOs. Oh, look, a little mouse.
And look at the sun, looks like it's been dimmed.
Yes. Good
Looks like
catch, my baby.
looks like there's a sheet of something over that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So
it does.
truth, the truth, and the little mouse, yeah. And the
And then
mouse,
we end with a page of wands, a new day, a new dawn, high hopes, a new beginning, the
I like
tree
that.
of life.
I really like that. And you can actually see the roots of it as well. So,
Yeah,
are
you
we going to be
can.
told the truth about our ancestry there?
Yeah.
As you can see the roots. Also, that little mouse in that other card there is on
Yes.
full view right at the front. Now, the mice are the little thieves, the little rodents that get into your cupboards and nibble away all your food. They nibble all your wires. Okay, they nibble at your clothes. They're the little thieves, aren't they? And there
Yes.
it's in full view for all to see
Yeah.
who who has been
Ah, nibbling at you.
yes.
Okay. I gotta go
Right.
to the bathroom again. Too much coffee, baby. So
Are
I'll
we
be
going to
right
leave
back.
this?
Entertain the family.
You think we want to go? Are, are you bored now? Let's just find out about those little mice. Can you just show me? Can you tell me more about those little mouse that was on full view there, please? What would you like to say to me about the little mouse that was on full view? Anything else you'd like to say? Ace of Pentacles, we're going to get a new offering. Is this, the mouse that's on full view, is this regarding this world leadership that we've all been, all of our presidents, prime ministers, whatever, have been following these rules? Is this now one new rule for all, um, gifted by the universe, which is going to be so much brighter and so much lighter after the challenges which are in the background there, after the challenges we've had. It looks like we're going to be getting a peace offering here. Anything else, please, Spirit, that you'd like to show us? And that's protection on there. I'm looking at the protection regarding those little mice. And that one went on that's the first one of the day to go on the floor. And I've got the King of Pentacles. So this is like we're going to be stable. I mean, he's got all these beautiful fruits and abundance around him. So I feel as though we're going into much more abundant times, safe, feeling safer, you know, and look at those shadowy images in the background there. You know, that's going to be a distant memory. It's in the background. There's so much color in this card of the abundance with this new offering. So I feel as though we really are going into better times. Let's just get a card from my guides. Anything else you'd like to say to us today, please? Thank you all for being here. Richard and I appreciate each and every single one of you. We love you lots like jelly tots. Please remember to hit the like button if you like our vibe, share and subscribe. We really do appreciate you. Let's just get one card from the guides. That took a while to come out. And it is, yes, you are correct. Card number 38. So when I said we're going into this time of abundance with this new leadership, these new offerings, 38 breaks down to an 11. So it's divine order, divine timing, like we had that Wheel of Fortune. And it says, you have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. So keep moving forward. Remembering you've got that choice to go to the light, the higher frequency, or stay trapped.
The choice is yours, guys.
Yep.
We're sovereign here. Make a wise decision. Because I know about me and Jenny, we know where we're going. Milk and honey, we're going over there. Yeah.
Are we wrapping this up now, Richard, do you think?
Pardon me?
Are we wrapping this up now, do you think?
Well, I would like first, before wrapping it up, sweetheart,
Okay.
because yes, I know it's late for you. There's a 5 hour difference between Jenny and I.
I've got here harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. That's you and I.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So yes, we can wrap it up, but at first, midway, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the 8-8 portal, because I
Yes.
spoke about divine feminine rebirthing, as in the maiden, and how is it? Oh, I forget right now what I'm trying to say, but it's the Trinity, right? So youth, middle age, and then like the elder. So she is recrowning right now. But around the 8-8 portal, what is so important is that is going to be an energy for sacred, divine, and masculine to come back online. Now, the sacred divine masculine could not heal himself until divine feminine did. She is the one with the portal, with the womb that births life. So now that she is coming out of her slumber, her sleep, all of the trauma that she went through, creating those ley lines that were built on trauma, on sacrifice, on burning the witch to the stake, all these things that had suppressed and inverted that. Now she is rebirthing again, Yellowstone, the magma coming back to life. Again, the animals going inner ground to go get the dragons. The dragons are the rebirth of the mother. It is she. But now that this is happening, the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate, your beautiful lion that came in, as in, who did I say? Raphael? No, yes, Raphael. It was
Yes.
Raphael. He just showed himself to me again. So I'd like to talk a little bit about what is happening with the masculine energy coming online on 8-8 Lionsgate. And then at the end, I have a beautiful invocation that is from Jenny and I to share with you. So what is happening with this energy, the male energy that's coming online for me? This is not the wounded, performative, masculine of the old age. Nope. This is the solar soul flame that was waiting for the right heartbeat to return. Now, I'm going to give you two sides here. Again, the choice is yours. Where do you go? The Two of Pentacles in a yo-yo time. False masculine versus divine masculine. False, forceful, divine, steady and present. False, he seeks power. Divine, he carries purpose. False, fears emotions. Divine, he will hold the emotions. False, performs performs identity, whereas divine, he will embody pure essence. False, demands loyalty. Divine, protects what is sacred. False, rules from the head. Divine, leads from the lion's heart, the lion's gate, the white lion's return. And this masculine cannot rise without her, aka she. He waits for her yes, not as permission, but as confirmation that the temple is ready to receive him. So, with feather and flame, Jenny and I reflect this as well. I could be seen as the dragon flame, whereas Jenny, she would be the angel's feather. And with this show, this is where we're going to, into like bringing attention to that 8-8 Lionsgate. It's a bridge itself, as in we are a bridge with our voice, with our platforms to help guide this into being. And you know, like when I was talking earlier on about the divine feminine's rage coming in, that rage and that peace, the quake and the wind, the pulse and the presence, we model divine union, not as a romantic fantasy, but as a frequency template.
Love that, Richard.
I
That
love
was
you.
I love you too. That
I
was
love
so.
you so much.
I just need to show you what I pulled on this. And as you were saying, you know, with this chariot here, that is that connection with our golden DNA here. Okay.
Yes.
That is the balance, the frequency of the masculine and the feminine. Okay, with this Hierophant. And we do have a choice, as you say. We do have a choice with this Lover's card. We have the sacrifice here. You know, we have a choice. And here we've got the happiness and the harmony with the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Or are we going to stay on the dark side?
Well, we know where we're going, so hopefully you will follow our lead, not because we are above you, but because we are side by side with you as feather and flame.
That's the victory there. So, you know, the false and the truth there, but it shows to me, you know, with this wheel spinning, this fate, this destiny, you know, you make your choice wisely. But as Richard said there, he was highlighted the false and highlighted the truth there. And it's all good.
It's so good, baby boo. You're so talented. You're beautiful, talented, funny, fun. You're like cleansing, you're inspiring. Like there's no flaws with you. Like it's all like everything about you, all attributes is like 100 on 10. That's how I see you. Yeah.
That's how I see you.
Oh, baby. So do you want me to do the invocation or
I mean, what have we got here? Queen of Cups. There you go. Queen of
okay,
Cups.
more cards.
There to heal and heal and I think it's time to go. I think judgment is a judgment call now. Come on, it's the time now, guys.
Okay.
It's our calling, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
we stay stuck or we heed the call and we step forward to our purpose, which is to lift others and move forwards with harmony and to create this better world. You know, it's time. It's time.
And get out. It's time for everyone, like with this decision. If you listen to channels as Jenny and I and others, it's because that your frequency is arising. Stop feeding the machine. It's keeping you stuck in traffic with a red light. Wouldn't you rather be either like riding a dragon or my Trans Am Firebird and having a green light and becoming Smokey and the Bandit or the Dukes of Hazzard? Isn't that much funner? Right? Because the more
Did
that
you
we
see?
focus on the little ones and the more that we are jaded with the Four of Cups, the more that, look, this, we got to surrender to all that. You
Yeah,
know, it's enough. We know what happened in the background. It's not doing anyone any help. It's
no.
keeping us stuck. We need to surrender.
Yeah, I agree. And here, there's a judgment call now on this, like with this Ace of Pentacles. We've got a new offering coming. We've got a new world coming, and it's time to run towards it,
Yeah.
literally. With
Yeah.
that
And isn't
judgment.
that a sunflower?
It's a sunflower, and it's got a
Yeah.
protection symbol in it as well.
And this is like right now, the sunflower
Yeah.
season.
It's like the seeds, we planted these seeds, and it's now literally coming into blossom now.
Beautiful.
But it's weathering the storms, Richard. There's going to be some storms that are going to blow, but that looks like a pretty strong
Bring it
sunflower
on.
protection. Look at the
Bring it
protection.
on, the storm.
Absolutely. I mean, did you see Tarot by Isabella the other day, the one with the fire? I absolutely loved it. She's so talented. And she did a reading there, and it just all made sense. And again, with that came the healing. It is all going to be well, but just hold on to your hats for now and ride the storm. And you've got a collaboration coming up with her, Richard, haven't you? Which is
We do, yes. Well, Gary and I with Rockin'
you do.
Pandora's Box.
Yes. So
Um,
I'm looking forward to that.
oh my God, I can't believe it. Like from
No,
what, like
I know.
Isabella's never done a collaboration.
No,
So it's like
yeah,
so magnificent. And
yeah.
you know how lucky I am. I am so grateful to my higher self, to the universe, because I've always gotten everything that I truly desired, including having a friendship with you.
Yes. We
For
manifest,
real. For
we manifest.
real. Like I love Isabella, but like I love both of you equally, you know? No, for real, for real. But I'm getting all my dreams coming true because I know
Yeah,
how to manifest with a
yes,
pure heart. Bring the
yes,
few that in. Never say like, oh, I hope or I wish or I want. Because the universe and your higher self is going to give you exactly just that hope,
yes,
wanting to want.
yes, yes. What would you like to say on that? What would you like to say on that, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I've got here codependency key to freedom. So
Ah,
tie in. How does that tie in? So are you gonna, it's like, how does that tie in actually? The
well,
codependency.
codependency, well, to me, how it would like tie in is like
Anybody else?
if if see, because I was mentioning about like how to manifest with a pure heart and bringing that in, and not like keep saying like, oh, I want, I wish, because you're codependent on wishing and wanting, and you're never really getting it. You're doing it wrong.
Yes. Let's see, there's another one here. And I've got here, Holy Spirit work through me. So it's kind of like you you've done this on your own, Richard, haven't you? You've
Yes.
you've done this on your own, and Holy Spirit work through me. So you're asking your higher self. You're just saying, okay, this is I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, and it's literally delivering it, really, isn't it? It's
Yes, because I never believed that it was impossible.
yes.
Like to me, it's doable. It's because when I was a kid, I saw fairies. I saw a werewolf, a real life werewolf. Yes, I'm not kidding.
Well, it's
I
literally
saw
yeah.
like a Bigfoot. Like so, to me, like everything is doable, and I don't respect well to like the word no when it tries to put me in a box, in a square. That
Yeah.
doesn't work for Richard. I
Either.
mean, tell me what not to do, and you can sure as hell bet I'm gonna do it worse.
My dad, my dad used to say to me when I was little, I've got three sisters. My dad used to say to me, you've always got to have the last word. And it wasn't that I always wanted to have the last word. It's just that if he used to say things to me which I didn't agree with, would have to say why I didn't agree with it.
And
I
you didn't
just,
want to be shut up,
no, no, got a message to
right?
and
Yeah.
actually that goes for people that, you've grown up with, and they just don't agree with what you're doing now. They don't make, there are people that don't agree with what I do, but that's my choice, and I realize that I don't need anybody else's approval.
You don't. You got my approval and your whole family and my family and your beautiful sister.
You see, Lisa, I know.
Okay, I don't know if I could say her name,
Yeah,
but
my sister, my
Lisa,
Lisa.
mwah, Lisa.
She's the other half of me. We are like two
And
halves
you're
of one.
Lisa, if you watch this video, okay, I connected through my higher self. You have a direct link to Tiamat.
Should we ask Lita? Did ask Lita.
Oh, bring Lita out. As in Lita
Lita,
Ford.
what you've got on your t-shirt. Lisa, please could you show me my sister Lisa? Does she have a direct connection with, what was it, Richard?
Tiamat.
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 Direct,
So it's, yeah, see? Yeah.
yeah, she does.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's big time. So
She's
your energy, you're here for a reason. And I love that you chose to come through your mom, through that portal, through that womb to be such a close sister to your angelic Jenny. Like you might not have a platform like Jenny does, but that doesn't mean that you're not as important or vibrant. You guys are a lockup.
we go everywhere
And
together.
that's the new day, the new dawn, the new restored Gaia. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
she's
mwah, Lisa, I love you. All right, so let's go for my invocation because how late is it for you right now?
it is 6:34 p.m.
Okay, I thought it was much later, but you got to eat, you worked, and
Yeah,
now, yeah, okay.
yeah. So I guess we started chatting an hour before we started
Well,
recording,
we
didn't
always do that because we're so excited to be together. And it wasn't about revising the show. No, we just like innocently flirted with our energies. This is what we do. All right,
we?
Femi, are you ready for Uncle
Any final,
Richard's invocation?
any final question for Lita as she's made her guest appearance?
Uh, Le Lita, do you have a crush on me? On Richard?
She does. She's playing with you.
Oh yeah, I love her. She's
She's feeding
very
you ego. She's feeding you ego.
she's got an elemental energy, and that's what me as a dragon, I can feel. You are like a muse, and this is a muse within a muse. Like what I was saying, that she existed, and in her sleep, her dream, she created Gaia into being. This is like a similar like energy that you two have that's connecting to your sister who's connected to Tiamat. There's a lot going full circle right now. And these are just downloads I'm getting from higher self, like rapid fire, like bang, bang, bang. You are divine restored feminine. You are Gaia energy. You are a real angel. I could still see your wings, and now they're not like the closed up. Now they're like this, your wings in back of you.
Oh, thank you. I can see them
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Thank you. Well, Lita said yes.
And never not be blonde. Don't you ever do that to me. You
Should
have to
I
be blonde
ever,
forever.
should I ever not be blonde? Should I ever not be blonde?
Nope.
Lita, please.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, I love this was such a great show. I love it so much. Isn't it fun? Like
I love it.
it was
I love
funner than our first show because it was like
that.
deep and yeah, this was raise it up, raise it up.
Yeah. But we did work well together in that first one.
We worked
However, yeah,
amazing.
you
We
was
worked
amazing.
really amazing because it's not easy going into like being stuck in traffic kind of deep dive, no? And we did great. But this, I don't watch my videos over again, but I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna watch this one.
I don't watch any of mine. And so I don't get time to watch anybody's videos if I'm honest. I just work so hard, but I'm going to watch this one.
Yeah, yeah, me too. And
I'm gonna
giggle
give it
and have
a thumbs up.
fun and yeah. All right, my beautiful Femi. So here we go. This is an invocation to we call now the ones who remember, the watchers in shadow, and the dreamers in light, the weary souls aching for truth, and the bold hearts ready to burn again. From the wing of the angel comes mercy, clarity, and a soft hush of dawn. Jenny, the feather of the divine, carries the prayers of unseen and whispers light into the darkest corners of forgetting. From the breath of the dragon comes fire, sovereignty, and the roar of the new day. Richard, the flame of remembrance, burns away illusion with love and calls back the golden codes of who we truly are.
Wow.
Together, we rise not as saviors, but as mirrors of your becoming. We do not lead from above, but walk beside you, feather and flame, guiding the path back to wholeness. To the soul family listening now, your wings are not broken, your fire not gone. You were never meant to do this alone. So we leave you not with answers, but with an invitation to remember your softness, to reclaim your fire, to become the light you were born to be. We are feather and flame. We are with you. We are you. And the new world begins now.
Wow. Richard, that was amazing. That was incredible. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You said that. I pulled God. Thoth, Thoth, light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic.
Wow.
That's just
That's like the perfect card after the invocation.
you're just amazing.
I know. Wow. Wow. Like I got a little rush through this invocation. I don't know if you felt it, but it rushed through me in a good way,
Yes, yeah, I did.
a positive energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely powerful. So powerful. It was quite breathtaking. Quite,
And do you love it? We are feather and flame.
yes.
Yeah, I do that with my surf and my meditation, and I come back with all this like beautiful, like, how do I don't even know what to answer, like, because I don't speak this way, so it's in like in my trance, I come back and beautiful.
Yeah, that's what happens to me when I'm reading, I'm channeling, and if I listen to myself, I think, where did that come from? It literally channels through you, doesn't it?
It does. Yes. All right, so we wrap this up, my angel.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
Okay, would you like to say a farewell before, because mothers first, sacred, divine, sexy, feminine first.
I would just like to thank each and every one of you for joining Richard and I today. I've thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it, and I hope you have too. And I hope you can take away from this some inspiration and feel the love that we have and that we're trying to inject into you. And I hit my little light catcher there. So the light, the love and the light that we're spreading
Yes.
here. And thank you so much for being here. Please do remember to hit the like button, share and subscribe if you like our vibe. We'd really appreciate it. And we love you all. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Jenny and Femi. Beautiful, golden, glorious Femi. We got this. It is a new day, a new dawn. Gaia is crowning. We are the rebirth. And we're gonna have such a beautiful future. Thank you all for existing. Thank you all for choosing to come into the simulation as warriors, because not everyone who chose or volunteered to come was approved. So, in your darkest, weakest, questionable moments, remember that you were chosen to be here because you are the best of the best. And we are Femi. We love you, Femi. Oh, and I'll put the invocation in the description box below. So be good, be kind to yourselves, and we'll catch you all on the next Feather in
And
Flame
same.
video coming soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, babies.